My name's Clay. I'm 24 years old. I'm a business owner. I'm married. I went to college. I live in Minnesota. I live in a home. And these are 5 things that I think that I have learned at a young age that take a lot of other people a really long time to learn. Number 1, people treat you based on a projection. Insecurities look for a target. The way people interact with you, whether they treat you really, really positively or they treat you negatively, is all based on how they feel about themselves. And the sooner you learn this, the sooner you grasp this idea, it's going to bring a lot of peace in your life. Because the truth is, when people treat you really good, it's because they're happy. They have a lot going for them. Someone who has a lot going for them does not have the time of day to treat someone negatively. And when somebody treats you negatively, when someone treats you badly, it's because they don't have enough going for them. They don't have enough things that they are focused on, that they're passionate about, that they're going for, so that the only way they can really feel good about themselves is by making other people feel bad. So when people, say mean things to you, it's their own insecurity looking for an outlet to get out. They're attaching their own insecurity onto somebody else. And the truth is, growth of yourself is going to hurt other people. The more you are working on yourself, the more that you are taking things that you don't like about yourself and changing them, it's going to make people that are happy with where they're at uncomfortable. If you're the first person in your friend group to want to go to the gym and get healthy, if the other people in your friend group don't do that, they're not gonna love it. They're not gonna be excited about that because it's making them realize like, oh, maybe I should be doing that, and they don't want to do it. So as soon as you understand that the way people treat you, no matter what, is always a reflection of themselves, it makes it so much easier to just let things go. It makes it so much easier to just say, you know what? I know that they're just feeling some type of way, and that's why they're treating me this way. Number 2, your health has to be your number 1 priority. Has to. Without health, you're nothing. Think of the last time you were sick. The only thing that you wanted to do was to be healthy. And when you're sick, you can't do anything but just sit there and be sick. It's so important to prioritize your sleep, your diet, your body, going to the gym, getting sun, spending time with people to reduce your cortisol, choosing people around you that reduce your cortisol, that reduce your stress. All of these things tie into your health, and if you don't have good health, you literally have nothing. Another thing about your health too is the older you get, the more you're going to realize you're not going to be able to do it. When you're 30 and 40 and 50, your metabolism starts to slow down. That dream physique, that dream body that you've always wanted when you're younger, you're not going to be able to get that the older you get. So if you want it, you got to get it now while you're young. Your 20s is your prime. This is the time to go out and really work on building that physique that you want, getting your body healthy, because it's only going downhill from here. Don't you want to feel proud to take your shirt off when you go to the pool? Do you want to be the kid that wears a swim shirt? Do you want to be the dad that's fat? Do you want to be the person that looks at you and thinks, oh gosh, I hope I don't get like that? And everybody's body's different. Everyone metabolizes food differently. Obviously, some people are more prone to gaining weight more than others, but we all have things that make it challenging. We all have things that make it challenging. For me, I can't put on weight. I have to really, really work hard to not be a skinny stick. And if you're not skinny, if you're fat, and you might think being skinny is easy, it's not. Being skinny, being called twig, it's not a whole lot different than being called fat. It's also just truthfully disrespectful to yourself to treat your body poorly. Your body's all that you have. You could be homeless, you could lose all your money, lose all your friends, lose all your family. You still gotta wake up in your body every single day. You have to treat it with respect. Number 3, learning money management now will save your life down the road. It's so easy to be young and think, well, I'll just make more money. And it's so easy to just want to impress other people, because back to the whole projection thing, you want people to look at you and you want people to think, wow, that guy's really got it under control. The best way to do that is to drive a cool car. If you can't afford that car, you're hurting yourself. It is so important to build wealth now. It is so important to invest now, because investing young compounds over time. The older you wait to invest, the harder it's going to be. A lot of us, when we're young, think to ourselves, oh, well, I don't need to invest now, I'm young. I can worry about that later. If you don't know how compound investments work, this is the time to look it up. In very simple terms, think about it like gambling. You start with $5, you double it, you get 10. Now you have 10. If you double that, you have 20. If you have 20, you double that, you have 40. The more you double it up, it's going to grow quicker. You're going to go, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160. Like it's going to continuously go up higher and higher, but you have to start while you're young. Start investing small, because the smaller you can invest, the more it's going to compound, the easier it's going to grow. But if you wait and you start investing later, you don't have the time to be able to have that money compound. So it doesn't matter if you're starting with $5, if you're starting with $1,000, investing young is the number one decision you can make about your finances. Good debt and bad debt. Brother, if you have a credit card and you're swiping that for clothes, you're an idiot. Don't do that. It is good to have debt. It's good to use other people's money to go out and get things that will bring you money in return. You take a loan to buy a house because that house is going to appreciate and you're going to make money on it. You don't take a loan out to buy a car you can't afford, because that car is depreciating. You're losing money on it. Use debt, use loans, use other people's money on assets that are going to generate you money. The more you're spending on a credit card, the more you're wasting your money. I don't know, you might not know this. Your credit card probably has something around a 30% tax, like not tax on it, I'm forgetting the term. Basically, whatever's in your account, if you're not paying it off, you're getting a 30% like payment on that, additional payment. And if you're not spending money on things that are making you money, you're just throwing it away. Your credit is absolutely huge. Your credit is going to allow you to get loans for homes, to increase your real estate. Your credit is going to allow you to pay less for certain things. If you don't protect your credit now, you're going to regret it. It's going to be harder to build up the older you get. Number 4, skills versus education is the absolute future. I personally did go to college, but I think college is a scam unless you're in the STEM field. Unless you are in a field like science, technology, engineering, math. If you're going for communication, psychology, like if you're going for a field that is not specifically tailored for a job, like I'm going to medical school because I want to be this doctor. I'm going to, to engineering school because I want to do this. You're wasting your money. With the way the future is going with AI, with jobs, the job market, it is more important now to have a skill than it is to have a degree. I don't know what the number is. I can look it up here. How many people use their degree? It's incredibly low. Less than 50% of people are using their college degrees, meaning 50%, half of you are spending thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on a degree and not even using it. Do not waste your money getting a degree in something that you don't know you're going for a specific job or care about. So many people have this idea, their parents want them to go to college, and it's like you almost feel like you have to go get into this insane debt for something that you don't even want to do. It's not worth it. Learn a high income skill, something that you can be an expert at, monetize it and sell that to other people, and you are going to be much better off. My 5th and final thing that I've learned at my age, social media is absolutely killing you. It is. And it's funny because I'm on social media, and the truth is, it's the type that you're consuming. If you're constantly consuming brain rot, if you're constantly consuming things, this goes back to the whole reflection, the projection. If you're constantly consuming something that's making you feel insecure, or you're comparing yourself to other people, that is just constantly going into your brain. Be wary, be mindful of the time you spend on social media. Make sure you're consuming content that is actually benefiting you. Content is specifically designed to keep you watching. They're going to show you whatever is going to get your brain to just keep releasing dopamine. And in a world where attention is everything, dopamine is the new currency. And they're going to show you whatever they can that's going to increase the most. It's going to be fast-paced, crazy stuff in your face that's just destroying your brain. Again, back to comparison. Social media is all about sharing everybody's highlights. You never see anything people are going through that's negative. It's really easy to feel like you're behind, or to compare yourself to other people on social media and think, wow, I'm not good enough. I'm not in the right spot. That's not at all true. You're doing great just where you are. Keep working, keep staying steady, and everything will work out. And one last thing here. When you're in your 20s, please adopt the mindset that no matter what you do, it will work. Whether you think it or not, as soon as you adopt the mindset that what I'm doing is not going to work, you are going down a dark path. It's already failed. You already failed at that point. Always assume that whatever you're doing, whatever you're pursuing, whatever you want to go out for, whatever you want to try, you are going to succeed at it. Because half of the battle is just believing that you can achieve what you want. I hope you got something out of this. It's kind of just a brain dump of things that I feel like I wanted to share. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.